two damn phones. Babylons can't crack the code.
So welcome back to the channel. Today I had planned on starting to tear the motor down. I still plan on doing that, but there's something I want to take care of first. You know how I am about organization and keeping things clean, and to me this is just not satisfactory. I have some tools in here and I have to go digging around. I still haven't unboxed some tools, or unpackaged I guess you could say, because I don't want to not have a place to put them. My pegboard is filled up. I can't store anything else up there. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to build a drawer here. Maybe just maybe a 4-inch drawer that comes down to about here. And it'll be the entire depth of my desk. So that'll give me a little more place to store some of my tools. And I think I'll be able to keep some of the bigger items down here and clean up my workspace a little bit. That's what today's goal is going to be, is to get a drawer started. I have some extra wood and stuff, so I should be able to make all of this with what I have in-house. If you can see here, I have an extra piece of wood underneath this 3/4 inch plywood. I think that's going to be my drawer material, so I'll have to take everything off of the lower shelf there and get that material so that I can make a drawer out of it. But that's the plan for today. I'm going to go ahead and take some measurements and get started, and I'll come back and show you what I get. Alright, so what I did was I just took some 2x4 and split it in half. I have a bunch of wood that I'm not using, but I like to make the most out of everything, and I just need this to support the drawer. So I think my drawer is going to span across here. I'm not so much worried about having a center brace. If I wanted to later on, I could come back, have another piece of 2x4 going through the center, and that would take care of that. But for what I'm going to be putting in this drawer, I don't think I'll have to worry about it. If I do see, you know, substantial sagging, I will go back and add that later. But I didn't take a bunch of measurements or use a level. I just kind of eyeballed it, and I think for what I'm going for, it'll be just fine. If later I want to change it, I can. But just for tonight, I want to get this knocked out. This is the wood I'll be using for the drawer. It's going to be the bottom sides and front and back. I think I have enough material here for that. If not, I have some more material I can use, so I'm not too worried about it. But I'm just going to cut this up into 5 pieces and get it tapped together. I think I have some wood nails that I can use, but depending on what I do, I might use something else because this is pretty thin. So we'll see what happens. Okay, just to give you an idea of what I'm going to be doing here, I've already got my lines drawn. These are going to be the 2 sides here. They're marked S. I've got the front marked, the bottom, and then the rear. I'm going to be making all these cuts. You know, like I said, I'm not a carpenter or trying to do anything crazy here. I just want a simple drawer that I can store stuff in. I think this wood it'll be strong enough and not flex once it's cut up. So I'm gonna go ahead and saw this up, and then I'll start nailing it together. All right, now that we got all the pieces of wood cut up, sides, back, front, rear, bottom, I can start nailing these together. If you're wondering why the rear is shorter, it's because I just need something to stop tools from falling out the back, and I wanted to maximize the space that I had because I had to use the long piece of wood that I was using for the bottom to make sure that I got the right lengths. This piece of wood came from here, so it's going to be the same length and be able to match up just fine. That's why it's going to be shorter. So I'll get these all nailed up and show you the finished result. Well, there it is. Like I said, I'm just trying to throw this together. It's not something to be proud of. I'll probably end up adding some tracks to it or something to keep it from wobbling in here, because half can come out and it kind of shakes, and I'll have to put a guide so that when I pull it out this far, it's not leaning. But for now, I think that works just fine. Got to figure out a handle situation. I was thinking I'd use something cool that was in the garage, but everything in here I need, so maybe I'll use like one of the old rods or something like that as the handle. But this will be where I can keep some more tools at and clean up this area down here. Like I said, I had to pull everything off to get that piece of material out of there. So I'll clean this up, and it's now dark and it's getting late and I gotta work tomorrow, so unfortunately there's no engine stuff in this video, just me building a drawer. I'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I know I ended the video already, but I just got home from work and there were a couple packages laying outside, so I figured I'd do a quick unboxing for you all, and I'll just put this at the end of the video. This is a black window tint. I'm going to use it to black out my tail lights and headlights on the BMW. So I'm glad this came today. I was planning on working that car anyways. Also got a new disvalve. This is for the BMW also. If you're doing some research on the valves, it turns out that they fail quite often. It turns out that this pin here comes undone and goes into the engine. I don't want that to happen to mine. There's an upgrade kit by German Automotive or German Auto Work Services or something like that. I think I'm going to get that and install it on the old disvalve, which just has a new O-ring on it, and put this in and keep it as a backup. So that'll be all for today. I'll probably make a video of me installing these, the headlights, and I'll probably make a video of me installing the tent and the disvalve, but that'll be in a separate video. I just wanted to show you all some stuff that came today.
Rob Stone, 2 damn phones, Babylons can't crack.